Hello dear Gemini, I will tell you today's horoscope for April 27, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope. Let's see what the stars have to say for you today. For Gemini, there are many things that can help you see things better today. You have many ways to help others, that's always good. Everything can push you to be a better person. You don't have to let everything affect you, nor those close to you. If you have doubts about someone, Gemini, the best way to clear them up is to face them and say what's bothering you. You truly have a lot to gain later. If you've had a bit of a loss right now, don't get discouraged. You have a lot to achieve, just wait and see. If you had a conflict with a friend recently, it's time to think things over and decide to talk to them. Friendship is something that is cultivated, just like love. Don't lose touch with that person who was there for you during difficult times. You need to change your reticent attitude toward others a little. You need to open up more to the world, and you'll meet new people who could bring great benefits in every area. The security you've gained over time and the trust they've placed in you to accomplish a task will allow you to be calm at work, even taking the day off in a relaxed, pressure-free manner. In love, the person you're attracted to and you share a lifetime of parallel experiences and dreams yet to be realized. It's a great time to unite your journeys and help each other with the burdens of life. To that end, you must express what you feel. Because that person will never take that step. Love is something that becomes necessary when we need to share our life with someone because the time has come to do just that. This is what love will be like today. A good lesson in how to love, especially for singles. When you think you have the answers to everything you can't control, that's the moment you're making a mistake, Gemini. You don't have, and never will, all the exact answers, much less in love. It's something you can't count, something you can't control. Don't make a mistake. Don't tell that secret involving someone close to your partner. Not only do you betray the trust of the person who told you, but you'll also cause the person you love to lose one of their most important ties. All of this, in addition to knowing whether that story is true or not. Today, you'll have the greatest compatibility with the signs of Gemini and Pisces. Your color for this day is, your numbers for this day are 4, 20, 34, and 56. Your work environment will be somewhat tense, and several changes will occur that you won't accept. Your partner needs more of your attention and affection, Gemini. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Gemini, it's often necessary to return within ourselves to find the peace we long for. You must remember that goals are not always achieved in the time we expect. Don't let life overwhelm you or miss opportunities, but don't rush your growth either. Maintain calm and serenity in your inner world so you don't lose your way without realizing it. An important person urgently needs your help. Don't put off the conversation. This person is significant to you, and you can't ignore them. You have an opportunity to make major changes in your life. If this is a cause for joy, take advantage of this new stage that is opening before you. Work hard, Gemini, have confidence, and you will be able to achieve everything you want. You will have difficult moments with your coworkers. Be patient, you will have the respect of your superiors, but it is something you richly deserve. You need a little more dialogue and understanding in your personal relationships. You will have a restless and adventurous spirit. Today you will go far. Listen to your intuition and follow your first impulse. You will surely make the right choice. If you want everything to go well in love, try not to be so demanding. This isn't a good time to make changes in your home. Wait a little longer. You'll want to update yourself on health and beauty issues, and you'll do well. Exercise or some other relaxing practice would be very good for you. You're prone to heartburn, so be careful with your diet. A very important lesson emerges from the transit of the planet Mercury, your ruler, in conjunction with Venus. This day, guide of the greatest outpouring of the Draconids, you will better understand your actual reality. Don't make any decisions in moments of great joy or sadness, because you'll regret them later. Live with fewer worries and more joy, in the best youthful style of your Gemini sign. Rely on what unites you with your partner and don't dwell on the past. If an unpleasant situation is over and your differences have been resolved, there's no need to dwell on sad matters or revisit something happily overcome. Use this day to catch up with yourself and resolve to be so happy that nothing and no one can hinder your joy. Although you may be going through difficult times, good things continue to happen every day, Gemini, and you are one of the lucky ones who will manage to move forward on a path that seems too steep. Perhaps luck will come to you through your partner. Today is a very appropriate day to show him how happy you are and how happy you feel every day by his side, Gemini. Give him a surprise, perhaps that cake he likes so much, or find a movie to share with him during a romantic evening with a blanket and a love seat. Be very careful when acting impulsively, because today there is an opposition between your ruler Mercury and the planet Mercury retrograde, both 180 degrees apart. Don't be guided by assumptions or appearances, and if you're going to enter into emotional clarifications with your partner, think before you speak. We often make errors in judgment by being carried away by an impulse, and then realize the disruption it caused. Don't confuse spontaneity and sincerity with immaturity. Always apply the experience gained over the past few months in which you encountered similar situations, and don't let yourself be carried away by your impulses. Learn to forgive. Remember that forgiveness is the foundation of everything in life. If you hold a grudge in your heart, you won't be able to continue living your life fully. That negative energy will only lead you to illness and unjustifiable bad times. It's not a bad idea to combine a practical activity, such as mowing the lawn, with healthy exercise. You can have fun, exercise, and strengthen your health if you use your day rationally and get up earlier. There's nothing those born under this sign can do to avoid health problems, as they are tied to life. You must try to overcome them, not avoid them. To achieve this, the best thing you can do is follow your doctor's advice and not do more than you can. In reality, there are no work-related complications in your horoscope, but a more concrete and firm attitude is required to demand your rights and not let your goodwill be abused. Do your job, but not someone else's. Everyone must do their part. It's time to speak clearly and define responsibilities. Who says you can't dream? Dream freely and don't feel repressed by anything. You can imagine your life with everything you desire and want, so don't hold back. Remember that if we always fight and do our best, dreams can become reality. There are good financial prospects if you have been offered a trip or a business related to buying and selling. On the other hand, if you are unemployed, you will receive good news from a close family member who will be very happy in the coming days. Don't worry so much about money, it will come soon. However, the first thing you have to do is think carefully about what you're going to use it for. It shouldn't be misinvested or wasted on foolish things. If you can cover any debt with that money, that's the best thing you can do. Plus, this will make you feel a little more relieved. You'll be facing a situation that requires taking out loans or considering the possibility of investing in a business. The stars suggest you take things slowly and wait, as this isn't the most convenient time. Today, Gemini, decide to take some steps to establish contact with someone you like. You're wasting time thinking about how to approach them every day. You're worried about the right moment, and in matters of the heart, it's better to act as soon as possible, lest the train miss you. Be spontaneous and use the simplest way. Strike up a trivial conversation, and the rest will follow. Don't get too caught up in this topic and pay close attention to what you're working on professionally today, Gemini, because you run the risk of making a mistake on something very simple. Of course, we all make mistakes every day, but doing so on something so basic would affect your self-esteem and self-respect. It's best not to make any mistakes today, as it could have undesirable consequences. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. Last month, it became even more powerful, and this trend continues. Therefore, you're connecting more with friends and groups and participating more in group activities and business or professional organizations. You're always good at networking, but now you're even more so. You may be spending more time on online activities. Astrology and science interest you more, and your knowledge of these subjects increases. You're more inventive and original during this period, and a bit rebellious. You also want to do unconventional things, and you're likely to do them. You're bored with the normal, the routine. Mercury returns to direct motion, and therefore you have more clarity and direction. You've more or less achieved your professional goals. Not completely, they're never essentially infinite. But you've reached a new level, and now your interest is in social matters. This is a powerful month socially, both romantically and in friendships. The Sun enters Taurus and begins to impact your planet of love. This aspect will be more pronounced next month, but you'll feel it after these few days. You can smell love, and it's a kind of love if you're single. You might not get married, but you'll meet someone you'd consider marrying, a good marriage prospect. This seems to occur in spiritual settings, in the yoga studio, at a prayer meeting, at a meditation seminar, or at a charity event. It could also be in the neighborhood, somewhere not too far away. Siblings and fraternal figures act as Cupid and also have romantic opportunities now and next month. During these periods, your earning power should be greater when your enthusiasm for finances is strongest. But your work situation seems unstable. Your 12th house, the house of spirituality, has been powerful since last year, and it is even more so. You are in a period of inner growth. You may not see it on the outside yet, but growth is taking place inside. You have spiritual revelations and insights. You may also have supernatural experiences. There is more communication with spiritual people, psychics, gurus, channelers, priests, religious pastors, these types of people. The scriptures, mystical and poetic writings. Your ability to communicate your perceptions to others is also stronger, and not everyone communicates well in these matters. Mercury, already in direct motion, is again in conjunction with Uranus, as last month. Be more cautious when driving and avoid risky activities and reckless exploits. Nervous writing. The nature and handwriting of a nervous person is also revealed in their handwriting by numerous inequalities in size, pressure, and inclination, as well as by a brisk, rapid rhythm. It is also revealing that within each word, some letters are joined together and others are not. The agitation and jerkiness of nervous movement often make the text confusing, almost illegible. This type of writing always has something insufficiently developed, reflecting the unstable state of constant restlessness and lack of self-satisfaction in which this person lives. Therefore, combine both sections, and you will find further guidance in the goal of revealing as much of the intimate nature of the anus as possible. Gemini man preferences. What type of woman do Gemini men prefer? A Gemini man likes a cultured, informed, well-educated woman who shines and excels in every aspect. He will demand that she be imaginative, entertaining, and possess her own style. The Gemini man places great importance on a woman's voice. If it's pleasing to him, it will act like a violin bow to calm his nerves. Therefore, when speaking to him, you must be careful with your tone of voice, avoiding shrill tones or shouting, especially when speaking to him on the phone. He also pays attention to the way you speak. He dislikes pronunciation errors. This last factor will be a determining factor. Gemini duplicity. The strange Gemini duplicity. Gemini is a double sign, which gives rise to curious phenomena such as constantly doing two different things simultaneously, such as making phone calls and cleaning their desk, to love and adjust their budget to allow for an unexpected expense, to shower and wash their clothes, and so on, an endless list of things that they themselves and those who see them will be able to verify. For, very frequently, they will be found engaged in double duties. Their duplicity is as complex as the caduceus symbol, which represents their astral nature with two facing serpents. The Gemini personality is divided into two parts, one contrary to the other, yet complementary in the unity of the whole. In fact, all real phenomena are also immersed in a world of duality, day and night, right and left, exterior and interior, masculine and feminine. Pluto, the planet of creativity, is in exaltation with Gemini and, together with Mercury, offers sharp, quick, and perceptive intelligence, a biting, malicious, and scintillating wit. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Life always surprises us in ways we don't expect. Today is a good time to become aware of this and begin to make decisions about an event that will happen today that could define your path from now on. An accident involving someone you love could happen today. You probably need to be aware of the consequences this could have on your family. If nothing happens, it will always be a good thing, but you should be prepared for it. The problem you'll have with your partner today isn't a major one, so if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by what's happening between you, you should let go of this feeling right away. You shouldn't always think you're going through the worst of life. We all have difficulties to overcome. This will only cause unwanted things to interrupt your path. Work is getting complicated. There may be layoffs and staff reductions. If this happens to you, take some time to think about your next steps. You'll be forced to make a very important decision today. Don't keep putting this off. At work, you'll have to answer for a mistake you made recently. Accept the circumstances ahead and learn from the mistakes you've made to improve your performance. You have a conflict with someone at work. Now's not the time to fix it today. Wait for the right day. It's time to believe again that you can be a great attraction to others. Don't forget to dress up for going out and for work. You could meet someone today. Take care of your body and skin. Your hair may need some treatment. Don't stop doing this. Personal appearance is important for your job. Don't neglect it. You're no longer playing around in life. Remember that it's always good to treat life as a healthy adventure. Risks are part of our lives and should always be present. You're falling into a rut you're struggling to escape. Try making small changes in the way you do things. Life was made for playing and having fun, which is why we choose things we enjoy to fulfill ourselves. Not everything can be serious. Don't be afraid to tell your partner that you want to experiment more in your intimate life. If you're eager to try new things, you can always count on the person at your side to oblige. If they don't, it's because you're with someone who isn't made for you. You should eat more fruits and vegetables. You're eliminating them from your diet for no reason. It's always a good idea to plan a celebration at home. Social life is of utmost importance to you, Gemini, and you can always find more entertainment if you can surround yourself with interesting people. The things you do with your time should be related to your interests, whatever they may be. Don't forget that you always have to remember the things the person you love tells you, since it's not possible for the person at your side to constantly remind you of everything they feel or what they want. You must also listen to their voice, which sometimes cries out for your full attention. Don't forget that work is important in your life, Gemini. It not only allows you to earn money, but also to achieve what matters most to you, to advance in your work and what you want to achieve in your career. When you have a little visibility in your social environment, things around you can also affect you, so be careful who you trust. Don't let someone stand in your way to happiness. You're letting them make many decisions for you, and it's not doing you any good. If this is a new relationship, then you should start thinking about whether or not to continue moving forward on this path together. Don't let the obstacles other people put in our lives make you give up on the path to your dreams. If you have the opportunity to move forward from things that have been affecting your life and not giving you the opportunity to grow, it's a good time to do so without regrets, as we should always let go of what isn't doing us any good. You need to make more sacrifices in love. You can keep a good person by your side if you set your priorities straight. Excellent day to celebrate the good things in life. A very beautiful day for Gemini. You'll feel that the world is smiling at you and that the people around you are doing well. Today is a day to pamper yourself, so don't stop doing it. Go shopping, eat out, invest in something nice for your home, or take a walk around the city. You have the power to be happy in your hands, and you'll realize it today. Always wear a smile on your face and rediscover the simple and beautiful things in life. You'll have a great day at work. You'll receive positive reviews and praise from your colleagues. Love is very present in your life, and even if you don't have a steady partner, there are people who are very interested in getting to know you better. Be open to an invitation to go out or go out to eat somewhere. Gemini has no problem accepting their own reality today. If you side with a good friend, make sure it's also something that brings you positive things, because you'll really have something extra right now that will help you see everything more clearly. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.